Hi everyone, welcome. How's everybody doing today? So happy to see you all. Oh, the chat's popping. uh, Hi Brianne, how are you? Nice to see you. Hi Dee Dee, how are you, sweetheart? Nice to see you. Oh, you guys are chatting with each other. So grateful you guys joined. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Please make sure you like the video so that others can share the algorithm. Other people know that I'm live. Yeah, so let's get into it. I don't usually go live on Friday. I got the day off today, so I was like, let me take advantage of it. By the way, I did just recently release a meal plan app that I really love, and I'm really happy to have developed. If you don't know this, I also develop apps for Apple only, unfortunately. I'm hoping to get it on Google soon, but right now only on Apple. So check it out. I'm really, really proud of it, happy about it, and I did a live yesterday, a general live reading for everybody that has to do with uh, astrological events. So every week I'm going to go live where I talk about astrological events and I answer questions. If you're a member, you get free questions. If you like to donate, then you also get a question too answered. Okay, so let's get into this. I have prepared this like I used to do them. I prepared them like I used to do them, and I'm going to start with Priyanka and Jonas. So I'm going to go through the charts like I did, unless anybody has something to say before I start. I actually miss doing these so much. I was like, you know what? Let me do a live where I used to go through everybody's charts, we used to dissect everything. It was so much fun. I was like, let me start again. So Priyanka, by the way, Priyanka is so beautiful. She's absolutely stunning. So her sun is in Cancer, her moon is in Gemini, her rising is in Gemini. That's why I see so much Gemini in her. In fact, I actually just recorded yesterday I recorded it, but a video about her, and I see a lot of Gemini in her chart. Venus in Gemini too. Interesting. And her midhaven is in Aquarius. So I hear this a lot about Venus and Geminis. They tend to have a lot of many relationships, not many, but like many long-term relationships in their lives. They tend to be very loyal when it comes to partners. I love Priyanka. Yeah, I get it. I don't know too much about her, so I don't necessarily per se love her, but she's a great representative of a woman, especially of a woman of color. So let's look at his chart. But I see a lot of Gemini in her chart. That's why whenever I do readings, I read her. She comes across very strong Gemini. So I was shocked when somebody wrote in the comment section that she's a Cancer. I was very shocked. Okay, so I'm going to share his chart, Nick Jonas. Remember him being a son of Virgo. Okay, so he's a son of Virgo, Moon in Taurus, Venus in Libra, rising in Libra, and midhaven in Taurus. Very, very interesting. So I'm going to do an update about them, see the energies. I'm using the Crystal Magic Tarot for this. I love this tarot deck. It's a mismatch. She's like a free spirit. That's the energy that I get, especially from the charts. She's a free spirit, and he's very. It's like this. And with earth signs, I feel as though I don't know how you guys feel about this, right? Not every. There's some time in my life where one astrological sun sign will really test me. I'll notice I'm having issues with that specific sign. Right now, it's Virgos for me. I feel like a lot of Virgos, I'm having a lot of not internal, but I'm having issues with them. I don't know why that is. I don't know if that happens with you guys too, but earth signs specifically, something I've noticed about earth signs is that they can be very my way or the highway, give you unsolicited advice, and in work situations be extremely competitive. And I think competition is good, but not when you want the other person out of the picture. And I see that with some earth signs. A lot of earth signs I see that in, actually, especially Virgos. What is midhaven? So let me read out the description for midhaven. It's actually very fascinating. I want to read it out for you so that you understand, like you get it, and I'm not missing anything. So in astrology, the midhaven, MC, or medium curly in Latin, is the highest. Oh my, sorry, I just did something with my laptop. I hope it doesn't move pages. Anyways, is the highest point in your birth chart, representing your public image, career path, long-term goals, and reputation. Essentially, the mark you leave on the world. And I did say with her that she was going to start to do a lot of charity, humanitarianism. That's very tied to Aquarius. Your midhaven sign reveals your calling, ambitions, and the quality to project in public or leadership roles, often tied to the 10th house of legacy. Interesting. Public persona and reputation, how you're seen by the world, especially in professional public settings. And you know, it makes sense. My midhaven is in Gemini, and a lot of people, I have a lot of my chart. Some Earth, I'd say I'm like 60% Earth, 40% Earth. I have no fire, and like 2%, 2% Scorpio. But I'm a cusp Scorpio moon, so that I think that's why I love Scorpio so much, and that's why I love Gemini so much. Even sometimes when we don't get along, I still see, I can understand them. Instead, I'm Capricorn dominant. Okay, I mean I have a lot of Capricorn too. I have my Mars in Taurus too. I have, just because you see things in Earth sign, doesn't mean it's bad. It's just a chance for us to learn, you know. And right now, Earth signs are definitely teaching me, especially Virgos. I'm seeing a lot of that. So with the Emperor, the Fool, and the Star, interesting. Lots of arcana. Oh my gosh, all arcanas, major arcanas. A new beginning. I've said this before. I don't mean this in a bad way. I just don't know how. I don't see how they're still being together. But I think the idea in both of their families about marriage has kept them together. But it's coming to an end. She's too free for him, you know. Knight of Wands, Page of Swords, and Seven of Cups. She's too free for him. He needs somebody that's very to the book. And I don't mean to say like she's bad. I just think that they're not a good match. A good match for her would be Venus and Sagittarius. Someone that's very fire based in their chart. Yeah, lots of fire. Not necessarily Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. That would be a good match for her. And for him, a good match would be a Libra, Sun of Libra, Venus in Aries, something like that. Not because it's his opposite, but just because it will complement him. Because he needs somebody that, Venus in Libra, they tend to need people that are willing to fight for the relationship. And she's the opposite. She's going to be like, la, 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 two air signs, Venuses. There's not much grounding and dedication, devotion to one another. To their family, yes, but not to each other. So I'm going to move on unless anybody has anything to say about that couple. I think, and he's good looking too. He's very good looking. She's just so gorgeous. Like, she's absolutely stunning. I remember the first time seeing a picture of her, I was like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to move on to Hailey and Justin Bieber. My favorite couple. Being facetious. I'm going to use the Lightest Tarot for this. Let me actually start off with the charts. I've not read their charts like a million times. But I just find it fascinating. It's so fascinating to look at people's charts and see what motivates them. Share screen. Let's start with Hailey. Okay, so her sun is in Sagittarius. By the way, I just did a 2026 prediction for her, and it's looking interesting regarding that. So, oh, her MC, there's no MC. Oh, because we don't have her time of birth. So, sun is Sagittarius, Taurus, and Moon. Moon and Taurus, excuse me. Mercury in Sagittarius, Venus in Libra. Interesting. And he is, let's see. Sun in Pisces, Moon in Libra, Rising Scorpio, and Virgo. His midhaven is in Virgo. Venus in Pisces. Her Venus was what again? Libra, right? These two, I don't even know how they got together, because the charts are just so. Even the energies, they're very. It's almost like out of obligation, you know. Her to her religion and him to her. Well, to his religion too, probably. It's a very odd match. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I said this before, I see this very strongly. I don't think he's necessarily happy. Six of Cups the star, and Eight of Wands in reverse. That she, excuse me, has financially done better than him. I did do a Justin Bieber 2026 reading too, coming up very soon, and I speak about his career, how he's going to kind of make his ego is taking a hit with everybody knowing that she made more money than he did. I think that's why he wanted to sell his masters. He wanted to get his finances together. I've said that before. I was accurate a lot about Justin Bieber. The only thing that I foresaw that hasn't come true yet is them getting a divorce. I've seen it very imminent, and I think it's because of their religion. And trust me, I'm a child of divorce. Divorce is no fun at all, zero. But when you are this miserable, that's why you have to be really, really careful. That's why I waited to have kids. People are like, why are you waiting? Why are you waiting? Because I want to do it with the right person, you know? Somebody that's respectful, that I don't get. I think when we were younger, we were taught this idea of romance and, you know, igniting the other person, passion. But that passion can go south very quickly. And the passion leads to a tumultuous divorce, people never speaking again, you know, that kind of thing. So you really have to be careful who you have kids with. You don't have to be together forever, but you have to respect one another. And I don't think that they respect each other. Justin and Hailey should just divorce already. I know. And it sounds harsh to say, but I really see it. You know, I really see that. Excuse me, they should really just divorce. Can't wait for it. I know. So sad because that poor child. And they brought a child into this, and very, very sad. Okay, so let's get into the last couple. I'm not really doing the last couple. I'm going to read the charts to you. Okay, share screen. We'll start with Selena. Oh, she was born in Texas. Yeah, she was in Texas. So her sun is in Cancer, moon is in Aries, Venus in Leo, rising in Leo. I can see the rising in Leo. And her midhaven is in Taurus. Interesting. And then let's get to him. Benny. Sun in Pisces, Moon in Scorpio, Venus in Taurus. Very interesting. So this is the kind of relationship from their charts. That's why I didn't see them getting married, honestly. I saw it being a situation of like, or like a Kim K, Chris Humphries, which I have the same birthday as Chris Humphries, so crazy. Okay, so let's see the energy between them. Oh. Wow. She already wants out. Wow. Two of Swords, Justice, Seven of Wands in reverse. She already wants out. Justice is about divorce. Wow, and I see it coming from her. I wonder why. Let's see why. This is intuitive based, not fact based. She feels the moon, world, and king of earth that she was bamboozled. She didn't see who she was marrying. You know, she got a different version. You know, it's so hard to tell, really, but you have to look at people's actions. You know, how they treat. This is why I tell my friend, some of my friends are like, you're too picky, you see too many red flags. I'm like, yeah, because I'd rather see red flags in the beginning than be stuck with someone that I can see them treat other people badly, and I'm just like, oh no, they'll never treat me like that. I've been in relationships like that, you know? So it's important to look at red flags in the beginning before you sign papers that are hard to get out of. But he isn't very kind. He's not a very kind person. He reminds me, the image I got was, he reminds me of an ex that I have. It's also a Sun in Pisces. I use the term ex loosely. We dated. And we were friends too, very good friends, then we ended up dating. And I remember I used to go visit him where he lived. I'm not going to say where it was, but it was in a different state to where I was. And one time I was staying with him, and these neighbors were were parked right behind his car. And he was like, you guys gotta move, like, not even hi, how are you, just, you guys gotta move by my car. And I was like, and I thought to myself, that's kind of rude to speak to people like that. And I was like, you know, I made up excuses for him, you know? And I caught myself because I'd done that in the past with somebody else, and they ended up treating me like that, you know? So you think you're special in the beginning, they treat you specially, like in a special manner. But how they treat other people, one day they will treat you like that. It's just the way it works. It has nothing to do with you. It's about them. And it reminds me of that, like the snapping on people. I can see him doing the same thing. Yeah, I feel bad for the child. Yeah. Very, very sad. It's very, very sad. So that's my for you guys. Does anybody have any questions? Anything you want to talk about? I'm going to be next week's Christmas. I cannot believe it. It's insane how this year has gone by. And I hope everybody's had a great year. I've had a really lovely, it's been a very trying year. Very trying year. Lots of good, lots of learning lessons. But I cannot believe 2026 is so soon. A few days away. But it's been amazing. Really, really great. Happy holidays. I hope you enjoy it. You too, sweetheart. You too. Thank you for your support. I'm so grateful for you, other members, for Brianna, other subscribers. Always have a great time. I'm so glad to hear that. That makes me so happy to hear. But hopefully we have some good news coming soon. I'm about to release another app. That's what I'm currently working on. Yeah, and I'm really excited about it. Anytime, glad to remember. Oh, glad to hear that. So happy to hear that. Speaking of memberships, if you want to become a member, I release all the videos that I do. I release them free. Didi, do you have any other membership suggestions? Anything you want to see in the membership that you feel like you're not getting? that I can add to the membership, just taking some feedback. But and you also get lives, you get to ask questions about yourself during lives that I do, if you want to, for free. Yeah, so we have many great books. Glorilla, you want to see Glorilla? Yeah, I'll do her. I do want to say this. I know some of you have made some requests about people. Either the energy doesn't feel right to do it. Sometimes I do often take requests. I love taking requests from people, especially members. I usually make members requests. But I do have some boundaries. Some of them, the energy doesn't feel right. Um, Otherwise, I either have done a reading on the person, I know the person, or I work for the person because I do work for a celebrity. And so, I don't want to read on my boss. It's very inappropriate. It is okay. I understand. Oh, good. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. So it's just like I want to be respectful of the people I'm doing readings on. And yeah, so that's just my little side note for those of you who've made requests. I see them, trust me, I see them, but some of them I cannot do. There's one person in particular, some of you have requested a lot, and I cannot because I work for him, so I cannot do that. It goes against my boundary. And some other people too. Some of you have made requests, which I haven't been able to do. So please know I am trying, I'm not ignoring you. I just can't reply as to why I can't do it. So, yeah. Okay, it's been so lovely. I love every single one of you, and I'm so grateful you made it on a Friday night. Who knew? But it's been really lovely. I love our lives. Next week, I'm going to try to go live. We'll say once for sure, maybe twice. And yeah, so once for sure, maybe twice. I might do two in one day, just because of Christmas. I don't really have Christmas plans. I'm just gonna speak to my family in other countries. But maybe I'll go to like a Christmas live. I feel like sometimes people like that. But I'm not making any promises because sometimes all I want to do is I bought I have celiac disease, so I bought like a pie, and my friends are gonna come over and we're gonna have pie and tea and take out. So I'm excited about that. So I just want to spend. I made a promise to myself, the older that I get, to really spend quality time and holidays and stuff with people that I love. Not that I don't love you guys, but stay away from working on holidays. Because this is one of the lessons I learned recently in my 30s, that life is just not about work only. Bye, no light tower. Like, getting confused. Bye, no light tower. See you next time. Okay, I'll see you too. Bye, dear. It sounds yummy. Hope you're fine. I will. Trust me. I bought this yummy pie. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called Raised. It's from Whole Foods. I love pumpkin pie, especially sweet potato pie too. I love pumpkin pie, sweet potato pie, apple pie, but I'm celiac, so I can't have gluten, and it like makes me sick. I was in the hospital last year because of my celiac. So, oh, you're celiac too? Yeah, it's no joke. I thought it was like a joke. Quick story. When I was in the hospital, the woman said to me, "Are you celiac? Do you have celiac disease?" And I was like, "No." I don't know if you guys remember when I was in hospital last summer. It was really bad. I was in hospital for 3 days, 4 days, and I was sick for 2 weeks. And she said to me, the doctor, "Do you have celiac disease?" And I was like, "Yeah, right. That's not a real thing. Whatever." Like, people just make up stuff, but it's real. So I haven't been able to find, since I got diagnosed, I haven't been able to find a proper pie because I used to love my croissant. I miss my croissant so much I can never have one again that isn't gluten free. Um, so I finally found one from Whole Foods. I think it's called Raised, and it's so delicious. Oh, I'm so happy that I found it. I totally understand. Me too. I'm not a big apple fan. Oh, apple pie fan, unless it is crumble. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's called Raised. And they have a pumpkin pie. I'm still looking for sweet potato pie because I love sweet potato pie. Oh my gosh, I used to get the vegan one in Whole Foods. years ago when I lived in New York, but obviously with celiac, I can't have it anymore. Sorry to hear that, Alita. Glad you found a part. Yeah, thank you. And I'm glad I know what it is because I used to have stomach problems for years. And since knowing that I'm celiac, since finding it out, I have not had any stomach problems. Zero. Sweet potato pie is my favorite. Oh my gosh. I would kill for sweet potato pie. Not actually kill. But they don't have a good. I used to bake a gluten free one when I lived in New York. I think I should probably do that again because I have an oven. And I don't really. I don't know why I don't bake anymore. I used to bake like all these vegan gluten free things. Um, like 10 years ago. I used to have my friend like bake them for my friends and make them. So I think I might do that again because that was a lot of fun. Thanks for inspiring me, Dee Dee. It's been so lovely. I love all of you. I feel like I'm chatting to friends. I am chatting to friends. So I'll see you very soon. And Dee Dee, thank you for understanding why I can't do it yet. But please, just something about the energy, about the person you asked me, doesn't feel right yet. I'm not sure why, but I will very soon. So, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah if you celebrate, and I'm so grateful for every single one of you. Really, really, and truly, this channel only does well because of you all, and I feed off of your energy, off of your positivity, and your sincerity. So I'm really, really grateful for every one of you. And I'll see you guys very soon. Next live, I'll try to go longer. But yeah, love you guys. Take care.